chose to side with the mages rather than the Templars?
The Carter doesn't much care where the money comes from. We just want a profitable year. And this guy...
O Creator, see me kneel, for I walk only where you would bid me, and stand only in places you have blessed. Sacred words you place in my...
Okay.
Thank you for hurrying with the potions. We have so many injured.
We'll get them back on their feet, sister. Don't you worry.
Okay.
So we have gained the mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel?
Okay.
Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the Fae?
What would be the point?
You think Alexius made an illusion of his own life going down in flames?
Point taken. What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed to avoid the future you witness.
Not amazing, terrifying.
So many were dead. More had been corrupted. Knowing what will happen if we fail.
I suggest we not fail. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
Kinda right on that.
These truths the
I
Maker
hear the
has
refugees
revealed
are
to
doing
me.
much better now.
As
The
there is
Inquisition has saved many lives.
Thank you.
Well, that's mages all over. So many robes, I bet all of Ferelden lost their curtains. I'll just be the other side of Haven, just in case.
You expected something else? We needed this.
We needed? No, pretty sure that question was never passed my way. I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
Carry on, Sarah.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Derek.
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But Red Lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my Red Lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How far does it
How long
spread?
does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
Oof. We need to get rid of it.
We can't leave a single piece of that lyrium out in the wild.
I'm with you on that. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Plan what's next, catch my breath. Have a party.
That's a good point. We should celebrate. A banquet. Something like a banquet.
A word to Josephine, and I bet she could arrange anything. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Okay.
I don't understand. Even the Templars have left the Chantry now. What's going to happen?
See what Liliana wants.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Yeah, you watched...
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
I'm going to talk to Viv for a bit, and then...
If Fiona and her malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable. Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
Keep them hidden.
Train our people, but keep it a secret. Let the mages think they're not being watched.
I like the way you think, darling. I'll have a word with Cullen. We are reliant on his people, absolutely. There has never been a greater threat to mages than the Breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
I'm not as confident in them. You don't trust mages?
You have a low opinion of your fellow mages.
It's not so much an opinion as grasping the obvious. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
I kind of agree with that.
You're preaching to the choir, Vivienne.
Tell me something. As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
We do need this. You know what? You know what? Mages in the Chantry.
Mages shouldn't be kept out of the Chantry. Who knows the dangers of magic better than a mage?
A curious idea. Such twists and turns your mind takes. It's something to consider, my dear.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your Illyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador. The Chantry raised some fuss when...
Okay. Chantry. She's not a fool. I like her
Let us
solution
begin.
better.
Let's see what we have.
To work?
Okay. We're going to do a bit of grinding before we do that mission.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
Oh, why?
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
That's fame for you.
Should I autograph something for him before he tries to behead me?
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, or legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead.
Heathens.
You're not squeamish about undead, are you?
Not the biggest fan of
Not
undead.
on the list of my favorite monsters.
You'll want to stay out of the water, then. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Okay. Okay, don't tell me. Which one? The Admiral or the what's a nice word? Derpy one. I know that's not a nice word, but still.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
Okay.
Watch out! To draw out the undead. We could use them to fight on dry land.
Keep an eye out for more, then.
Oh. It's nice.
Goodbye!
God, blood lotuses are extreme pain. Let's gather. we go. Right for in its most basic form, yes. The difference is the crafting resources in this are better.
You want to set up camp?
Yeah. I guess I can. Can't believe I gotta look at that room.
That was some solid work back there, Seeker.
You as well.
The way you backhanded that guy with your shield and then damn near chopped him in half. Hey, are you as turned on as I am right now?
Am I what?
That's probably impossible anyway.
Um... Which Alucard? The Castlevania Alucard or the... Van Helsing abridged Alucard?
Nothing to report, sir.
No sign of the Avar who want to challenge me, or the Inquisition's soldiers.
Hooah.
So, you're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
Preposterous superstition.
Preposterous is what you wore to a bog, Orlesian.
Why aren't you
I thought
attacking?
the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rites to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Oof.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
Seal this up. Go both.
You can mend the gaps in the air.
It's what the Herald was sent here to do.
Maybe you do have God's favor.
Yeah, the rifts just spew out demons when they like. They're just like open doors that need to be closed.
Look. Signs of a plague.
I'd guess that the afflicted never made it far enough to spread the disease past this bog. It's fortunate. Waterborne diseases are often painful.
That is true.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Wait until you see the greater terror. That's not a mini-boss, that's just a higher level enemy. To be fair, there are only so many names you come up with for demons. Oh, it's basically a mana meter. Basically, it's a resource meter for my things. Using abilities has a cost.
let's take a look. Your family's full of dragon hunters, Seeker?
It's something of a legacy.
So, when you face a dragon, does it get your heart pumping? Do you breathe a little faster, feel the blood racing?
What's the alternative? Relax and let it kill us?
No, seriously.
I feel no great calling in my blood. Sorry to disappoint.
Damn.
He basically wanted to know if she, you know, got off fighting dragons. Oh no, it's the main story mission I was talking about. Lich. Well, to be honest, this is kind of a generic demon that comes out of portals, so...
Good work. We have a path free of corpses back to the shore.
Can't wait to use it.
Okay, now I'm gonna head back to there before I move on to save the scouts, because I need to swap out Viv for Dorian. In this setup.
Nothing to report, sir.
Yeah, this isn't creepy at all.
More undead! Too many of them! Let's get to the castle!
take you.
No, the undead don't follow. They're kind of dumb. Hopefully it's not that bad a lag. Oh. Undead don't lag. Are you talking about them getting stuck back there? They weren't really laggy, it's more or less a combat thing. It's a common enough occurrence that it's not that big an issue. Oh. Rescue our people.
Herald of Andraste! Face me! I am the Hand of Korth himself!
He also took my people. Four and one, not fair. You know what else isn't fair? Taking hostages. him that. Because now he's got an awesome axe. Probably should give Cassandra a better weapon, but Swedish fingers are always nice. He could have asked. Like, we did not need to fight. Who doesn't?
I dealt with the Avar. Is everyone all right?
Yes, Your Worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
I can't believe the Herald came for us. I told you he wouldn't leave us.
Not a problem. Oh, this guy's back.
Your god looks after you, Herald. There lies the brat. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
Work for me instead.
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks. Join me. Help us stop the breach.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies led me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kid and I'll find where you set your flag.
My magic ability happens again. Oh! I didn't nod this time. See? God hates me. God hates me. You just tried to strike me down. No one expects an Inquisition. And now we head back. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Now we head back to Haven. Witcher senses. No, Witcher senses are better than that. Witcher senses can help you find monsters. Want to fix something? We have not talked with Cullen yet, I believe.
The mages
mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be enough to close it.
Give him a chance.
You're worried about having the mages here. Give them a chance to prove themselves.
I'm not questioning their ability or their intentions, but we cannot ignore the risks. I will not endanger the alliance you've created. We need their help. Any precautions taken will be to ensure the safety of our people and the mages themselves. Nothing more.
Why did the Templars leave?
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
What changed?
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
And in that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of that. But I sympathize with their frustrations.
Tell me about Templar life.
About the Templars.
What would you like to know?
What do Templars do?
Do Templars do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates, or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
You've made it clear that you consider mages a threat.
Any mage can be. I won't pretend otherwise. I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so here.
They're training shields.
Moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession at the least.
Also, any shield is better than no shield.
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
Did you enjoy your training?
Learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the Chant of Transfigurations wasn't the most exciting task. And I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
That's all I wanted to know.
Yes.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
While I'm here...
Magic exists to serve man and
now that we've got better maps, if you like.
Foul and corrupt are they.
Thank you, Fred. I need to give Cassandra new armor. Make armor for Blackwall. He deserves something. Yeah, Blackwall, here he is.
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Okay. Let's talk about the
Let's
Wardens.
talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
What do Wardens do?
Blight's been over for 10 years. What do Wardens do when the world's not ending?
There is still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
So you have no idea where the rest of the Wardens are?
Do you find that odd? The Blight is over. We don't need an organized force. And orders don't change much from day to day. For the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
That's right. I was gonna craft stuff for Varric.
Serve you well. Looks fine.
I'm actually gonna get rid of some of this inventory.
Anything you...
Oh, I gave Blackwall armor. I'm an idiot. See if iron bowls. Yeah, I'll get this. Yogurt? What? The warden should be wearing a warden helmet.
Foul and corrupt
Okay.
who have taken his gift.
That mercenary band that joined the Inquisition.
I have.
They brought a healer of their own. He showed me some tricks. Got a demon claw wound to stop festering faster than I'd ever seen.
I've heard good things about the charges. Polite and respectful they are.
Everyone's respectful around us. Never know when they might need their guts shoved back in.
Okay, got it.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your Illyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary. We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux.
What are you talking about? Sounds disgusting.
At your service.
Still active. God, I'm gagging. I think I'll use it for spies.
Let's see what we have.
All right.
Okay. Let me double check my level here for a minute. Level 9. Okay, we're ready. Let us seal the rift.
The best of the mages are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
Take Sarah. Bull. And Vivian.
Mages! Focus past the Herald. Let his will draw from you.
Ouch.
You did it.
Hooray, we sealed it. Game over. Of course it's not. BioWare does not make short games. Period. Even if you were to do a speed run of any Mass Effect game, it would still take you a minimum of 6 hours. Look, Sandra.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
You know how many were involved. Luck put me at the center.
A strange kind of luck. I'm not sure if we need more or less. But you're right. This was a victory of Alliance. One of the few in recent memory. With the breach closed, that alliance will need new focus.
Forces approaching! To arms!
What the... We must get to the gates.
We're under attack!
What threat could the ground hold? You've already conquered the sky.
I'll help here. You get to Cullen. He'll know what we can do, Nick willing.
Into the gates.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
I can't come in unless you open.
This is true.
I'm Cole. I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going on?
The Templars come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him, he knows you. You took his mages. There.
I know that man. This Elder One.
That's an ugly son of a bitch.
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can.
Mages! You have sanction to engage them. That is Samson. He will not make it easy. Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
Oh god! Defend the trebuchets.
Almost ready. Keep them off us.
Many trebuchets.
Keep them back. We're ready to fire.
Trebuchets, by the way.
They felt that. We'll reload. You get to the other trebuchet. It isn't firing.
I wonder why a trebuchet is not firing.
This way. We must get this trebuchet firing.
I will get in a second. Right now there is a thing here I need to look at. That's all I needed. Well, you know why it isn't firing?
More incoming. Keep them off the trebuchet.
I'm gonna turn this, because apparently I'm the only one here who can.
We've got time. Through the trebuchet. Start firing.
Come on. Turbo sheet loaded? Well, the mountain fell on them. Avalanche. You asked for a dragon!
Oh, that's just messed up! Everyone to the gates!
Come out.
Good one! Just grabbing essentials. One.
While I'm here, I forgot to change up Sarah's weapons.
Move it! Move it!
There's a Durgan.
We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Let's grab people on the way!
Good work, Harold. Protect the Chantry.
Rescue as many of Haven's people as we can.
Someone's yelling.
I can't get up. Help me. It hurts.
Oh God. Well, you saw the first Durgan.
revive us!
Harold! What's happening? Maker, thank you. Thank you.
Our Lady is with you, Herald. Thank you.
That's so many. We're under siege. Rainbow Six Siege.
Thank you. These shits almost had me. Let's go.
A voice, Herald.
Help! Someone help!
Help this guy out.
About time. Let me out.
Got them all. Got them all. Move.
Okay. Everyone's safe? Time to get them out of here. Herald.
Move! Keep going! The chantry is your shelter!
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
What a charming boy.
Harold.
He's very casual about that.
That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
Why does he want me?
If you know why he wants me, just say it.
I don't. He's too loud. It hurts to hear him. He wants to kill you. No one else matters, but he'll crush them, kill them anyway. I don't like him.
You don't like... Harold, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Or Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers... I don't know, Harold. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
Possibly, if he shows us the path. But what of your escape?
I'll worry about that.
Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
You want spectacle? You shall have it!
We're not the Elder One. The Elder One was attacking us. That's what they're called. That's his name right now, the Elder One. That's what Cole called him. Red Templars. Let's put it at that for now. And as of right now, we are aiming a trebuchet at the mountain just behind us. Yeah, but these aren't normal Templars. Let's just call it for now, let's just call them corrupted Templars. That's easier to go by. Sarah, revive me! The more you know, the more you can use to defend yourself. You're in for a tough fight. Oh God. Oh God, apparently fire doesn't work. Yeah. Horny. Haha. Okay, Trebuchet is in position. There comes the dragon.
Move! Now!
Ow. He's ugly.
Enough!
Is that a super?
Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken. No more.
Yeah.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl into darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
Huh. I will not yield.
You'll get nothing out of me.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now.
Oh god.
It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work.
Oof.
The gore.
Take it! I didn't ask for this.
Mortals have always tried thus. Praise me, for I would end the silence that answers. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered to winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty.
Maybe you shouldn't be throwing people around.
Anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires.
They're safe.
And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You're an arrogant fool.
Your arrogance blinds you. Good to know. If I'm dying, It's not today.
See ya. It's major plot development, so, yeah. Fortunately, we're mostly through it. Just try and hang in for another 20 minutes or so. I'll make it as quick as possible. And I'm in an ice cave. Thank God this rock broke my fall! Got my own abilities, thank God. There, a way out. Are you gonna be kidding me? Oh, mega ability. Oh God, it's cold. Just keep typing. It'll keep you awake. We are in the middle of a blizzard.
It's cold. Nothing.
We're lost and in a blizzard. This is great. Okay, we're close to someone. I'm assuming after the avalanche. Or it's just a side effect from the storm. Or just a side effect from the avalanche. We're also in the mountains, so a blizzard can pop up at any time. Civilization!
There! It's him!
Thank the Maker!
Yes! Save me!
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
I should help plan.
They're arguing about what we do next. I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help. Even yours. Perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear. And the more our trials
We
seem
lost
ordained.
that kind of chant. We
That
lost
is
that
hard
kind
to
of
accept.
church area.
What we have been called to endure. What we perhaps must come to believe.
I didn't die in
I
combat.
escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course. And the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered.
To be honest, nobody
Can we
expected a
truly know
motherfucking
that
dragon.
things are not with us?
Nobody ever expects a motherfucking dragon.
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, winter servants of false-souled gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as Darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred
Got
of
it.
it is true,
Oldest of the old bad
all
guys.
the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
Corypheus said he found only corruption and emptiness. Nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey. Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
We need more than
Mother
faith.
Giselle, I just don't see how what I believe matters. Lies or not, Corypheus is a real physical threat. We can't match that with hope alone.
Okay, this is a good part coming up. You're gonna like it.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still
Just listen.
The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come.
The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long,
and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day.
Yeah. Tell that to Jesus Christ.
An army needs more than an enemy. It needs a cause.
A word.
Yes, Solus. Ooh, blue fire.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is Elven.
Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
How do you know this?
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
This whole mess is confusing. I can see how elves might be an easy target.
History would agree. But there are steps we can take to prevent such a distraction. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide.
Let's keep going.
There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Yes. That's definitely a place to build an Inquisition. Skyhold. We made it. We're live. No, it was kind of... Well, no one knew about it. Let's put it that way. I think the only one who even had an idea it existed was Solus. But even then, you saw where you had to go to find it. And you had other concerns.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One.
We're almost
We
done.
have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated.
Kind of does.
But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
He's insane, who cares? It was Andraste's blessing, he wanted the anchor. My effort for the Inquisition.
He came after me because my efforts put the Inquisition in his way.
Perhaps in more ways than you've considered. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
Whoa, okay,
You.
Everyone agreed to this?
It's unanimous. You all have that much confidence in me?
All of these people have their lives because of you. They will follow.
That wasn't the question.
I will not lie. Handing this power to anyone is troubling. But I have to believe this is meant to be. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
That's a cool sword, though. Corypheus must be stopped.
Corypheus will never let me live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
It's okay to yell at a time like this. This place is a pigsty.
So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Yeah, kinda was.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
It does kind of feel that way, but I don't think so.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, but this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Okay, first of all, are we safe here?
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Selene had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. She's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. She can help.
Introduce us.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Oof.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with barbarian soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and open your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. First of all, sum it up. We know our bad guy. We got a sweet new castle. And we survived an avalanche. I'd say that's all good. Anyway, like the stream, leave a like. If you want to subscribe, I don't care. See ya.